Hey everyone, I'm David.
And I'm Sheri.
We're Breeze Flippers. It's Sunday and we're doing our normal end of the week video. So thought we'd talk a little bit about what sold.
Yeah.
We had a good week.
Yeah, we did. We had a great week.
Yeah, it's a little over $1,000 so far. And I think we'll still get some more sales tonight. So it usually does come in afterwards, but we get all those California sales. So usually they come in later because, you know, they're just sitting around doing nothing at the end of the day and they like to order. So we'll get those probably later, but yeah. But for the weekend itself, we got 11 orders going out today, $210. So we'll talk a little bit about that. We're going to talk a little bit about what's selling right now in our store and kind of draw some interesting comments around that, I think. So, and then I had an interesting comment from one of my shorts. I'll have to talk about that. Actually, a couple of them, so we'll have to talk about that too. I don't know, anything else that comes to mind. So let's get into it.
Find it, flip it, ship it. We're Breeze Flippers. Keep it moving. Find it, flip it, ship it, repeat. Breeze Flippers.
All right, like I said, it's been a good weekend, busy. We did some sourcing yesterday. Didn't find anything great. I don't know. We've got to try something different. I think I need to get back into the mindset that when we go out sourcing, you know, it's got to be start early, go until we can go no more, and then call it a day, you know, because it just seems like we're not hitting enough sales.
And go further.
Yeah, we need to get away from our little area. I think we've gotten too used to just kind of hunting in our area. We've done well in the past in our area, but we just need to get out of it a little bit. Maybe go further, maybe go over to Alabama somewhere, do something different and see some different things. So I think that's probably what we're going to try in the future because I did end up getting a few things. I got a couple things for Wii. I did end up getting a PlayStation though.
Yeah, that was
for a
pretty
decent
fun.
price. Yeah, $30 for an entire PlayStation. They're one of the old ones, the thicker ones, not the little mini ones, but the older ones. And it works, which is great because I needed something to test PlayStation 1 games mostly. So. But yeah, so did okay on that. But otherwise, it's been kind of crazy. Spent an hour and a half at the vet with this little guy yesterday. He say hi, Ozzy. I don't know what's going on with him. He can't see him. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with him, apparently. He's like the T2000 of dogs. He's just, he's 15 years old and just keeps on going and going and going and going. But he was a little tummy ache yesterday. So we had to deal with that. So that's one of the good reasons why, you know, things that we like reselling, because that was a $400 visit. But, you know, we can safely say we made that much this week easily. So, you know, we can pay that off if we need to. It's not that it can't. It's just that it gets expensive. Everything's expensive right now, guys. It's kind of crazy. So, but let's talk a little bit about what sold. We had 11 items going out today. And we'll talk about each one. You want to grab them and we'll kind of hit them? What's the first one?
A car.
You know what?
Collector Series and NASCAR.
This is the second one that we sold this week of that one.
Was it
this
the
is
exact one?
the exact same one. I sold one earlier this week and talked about it, but it's a rare NASCAR Mike Bliss 2005 Net Zero car. It's new, old stock, basically. I did get these at a garage sale. I bought all the cars that the guy had everything on the table and basically was selling it all. I think I've talked about that before, that his nephew had passed away and he was just wanting them to go. And it was like $10 and I bought everything. That was some of the stuff, so it made the money back plus. But yeah, that sold for $16 and gets $5.99 shipping. What else we got? These you can just pull them. We'll show them.
Together?
Yeah, they're together. They're all in one. So this was actually a Disney Minnie Mouse 4 gigabyte and a Levar 8 gigabyte USB flash drive. So again, just a garage sale. Picked them up for a couple bucks. They have been been there since November of 23. So 2023, it's been in our inventory for a while. So
again, it shows everybody has a buyer.
Yeah,
everything has a buyer.
Eventually it sells, guys. I mean, and we relisted it again the 23rd of October. So that goes to show you that sell similar does work. So
always see these.
and these are all both together, but it's kind of hard to show. You might have to kind of.
It's like a car.
Yeah. So the next thing, oh yeah, and that was $9.99 for that and $5.99 shipping for the other thing. Sorry.
Kellogg's cornflakes and Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
She's ahead of me. Hold on, what do we got?
Kellogg's.
All right, so these are two cars. That's okay. 2 cars. These are Rebel Collection NASCARs. 1/64 scale Terry Labonte number 5 with display. So basically 2 cars. I think they're both Terry Labonte, aren't they? Do they both say Terry Labonte? I think they are. Yeah. Terry
Number
Labonte.
5.
Yeah, number 5 Terry Labonte cars. So yeah, so I picked up a bunch of these off of, I'm gonna say it, guys. You're gonna hate it. Dibbed it. DIBDIT.com. Use Breeze Flips. You can get $5 off your first $10 purchase. Guys, I do a lot of sourcing over there. And I didn't pay very much for these, and I bought a lot of them. So I think I have basically $5 on this. Paid, but got $15 for it. So anyway, and shipping. So it's, you know, they're not a bad deal. So we get pretty good deals over there when you can really kind of search and look it out. So what do we got next?
The box of treasures over here.
We've got a whole bunch of stuff. What do we got on this one?
This.
Uh-oh, what is this one?
Just kidding.
It's a, you know what's funny though? You can do that, but she's not naked.
It's Victoria's Secret.
She's a Victoria's Secret model. This is actually June 1997, Carrie Stevens Victoria Secret, and then that's got it's got a Timothy McVeigh story and a Dennis Rodman interview. If anybody doesn't know Timothy McVeigh, then maybe that somebody's buying it for the articles, obviously.
Oh, sure they are.
Sure they are. So anyway, so I got $2.46 for that, $7.99 shipping. And yes, I am selling these things cheap because I need the space and I'm kind of tired of them. So you can only look at them so many times. There's just so many of them, and there's just like, oh, I'm just ready for them to go. Anyway, I bought them because I thought they'd be good to sell, and I won't ever buy them again. All right, what do we got? We did sell a comic, guys, and we're going to talk a few minutes about the collectible, what we're doing on collectibles. But this one is Star Wars number 74, and I said it's a fine or very fine. I might have I think I actually undersold it. I mean, because it is actually in pretty good shape. Yeah, I mean, it's got a couple little spine ticks, but no color breaks, which is really unusual for one that old. And it is a newsstand, I think. Most of these might have been newsstands. This is 1977, though. Star Wars, number 74. So, anyway, kind of cool. So, got $12 for that. It did get free shipping. Honestly, the fair market value on that book is probably about $6. So, I'm right in the market. We don't get a lot for them. So, what else we got?
Batman.
Oh, Batman. Okay. All right. So this one is actually a pretty good buy. We got this at, what was it, Flea Across Florida? You went that day, I think.
No.
Yeah, when we bought the typewriters.
Oh yes.
So so lady said, I have some comics, and she said, just give me a minute. And she went in, and she came back out, and she only had these 3 books. She goes, I guess I got rid of the other comics. I was like, okay. I go, well, what do you want for this? She goes, I don't know, $1. I'm like, yeah, I could do $1. So anyway, so I did $1. But these are the Batman Chronicles 1, 2, and 3 trade paperbacks. They're in pretty decent shape, to be honest with you, but they are out of print. So, so anyway, kind of cool. So you can see, yeah, these are good books. So I did flip through them and actually look through them before I sold them because I wanted to. So what else do we got?
We have an ornament with the lollipop.
So you can hold that one. Yep. So this one is the Lollipop Guild from the Wizard of Oz. You have to kind of tilt it a little bit so they can see it. But yeah, it's a little people. But this was one of the Hallmark buys that we made, guys. Still selling them, $12.99 for that and $5.99 shipping. But from 1998, the Lollipop Guild. So.
The Lollipop Guild.
And then let's see, we got some TNMT, right?
Turtles.
Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles.
And there are little figures inside.
Yeah, so this one is,
that's cute.
I'll get it closer for you. This one is just a little car, but it is a 2016 TNMT Micro Mutants trash truck.
They're adorable.
They're really cute. Yeah, they are.
Cute.
So anyway, that was part of a pickup we got in Augusta earlier this year when we bought all the, we kind of bought out a guy's Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtle stuff. Missy, settle down, baby.
She's excited.
She's excited when we get on video for some reason. She's got a pant so loud. Anyway, you got $28.49 for that.
Like
it'll go out for free shipping. So if you hear the panting in the background, guys, I'm sorry. It's our freight train, our little dog. She's just like pant, 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 pant. All right. Let's see what else we got. We got a hat. Yeah, hats are still selling, guys. I heard somebody say something. Maybe it was Kevin's video I was watching today while I was listing. He was talking about hats, and some people are saying hats aren't selling. I don't know. I still sell hats every once in a while. This one's TaylorMade Golf yellow. It's adjustable. It's a classic older hat.
I don't understand why hats wouldn't sell.
Hats do sell. I mean, I'm not going to get rich off of them. This one I got $12.91 for and $4.99 shipping. So not to be outdone, we sold some more hats. Those actually go together. You can hold both of, not this one, the other one. There you go. These two actually got sold to the same person. So again, just a straight up regular old hat. This is a Power Track machinery. Nothing special about it.
This one's nice.
This one's kind of nice. This is like
Like quilted.
Yeah, it's like a quilted front. I'm sure you could put a logo or something on it, or you can just wear it as a black hat. Anyway, both of those sold. So the one was $7, the black one, and the Power Track was $7. And I agreed with the guy that I would give him $4.99 shipping, so basically ship one for free. It's going to cost me $5.85 probably to ship both of them, just because it'll go over the 8-ounce mark, but that's still going to ship. I think that was everything.
And then I'll send my bag of tricks.
That's your last one. That's the last one in the bag of tricks. Yeah, so that all together, that was about $210. So like I said, this week's good. $1,043, and we had 33 orders.
Wow,
So yeah, so you know what? That's for us. That's good part-time. That's a good part-time job. So although we put in a lot of full-time hours, so sometimes we work pretty hard. Yesterday though, we went sourcing, and then I got home. I didn't do anything the rest of the day.
We watched football.
We watched football. That was it. I took a day and just relaxed, guys. I think you got to do that every once in a while, because you got to recharge.
Self-recharge.
Yeah, you know, because we work hard during the week. I mean, we work hard at our jobs, and then, you know, and then you have to work hard on the business to keep things going. So I don't know. I'd be curious. You know, a lot of people. I don't know how many people listen to us are full time. I know a lot of you are part time. So and that's kind of who we are. We're part time. Do we want to be full time? Eventually.
Yeah.
I think in a few more years, maybe Sheri will be full time on it, and then I will probably join her a little bit soon after, before I'm 65. So, and I'll be 60 next year. So, speaking of that, I got a comment today on one of my shorts. I got a couple comments on my shorts. So, I'm going to cover this one first. First of all, somebody accused me of clickbaiting, and I'm going to tell you, here's what's happened, guys. So, I have a bunch of these shorts. And Dave, ADH Dave, had said one time that he uses Opus clips. I use Opus clips too now, so I started using it after he did, because it's easy. I can take those and cut them up in little videos and throw out the shorts and try to, you know, we're trying to build an audience, and that's all we're doing. So anyway, sometimes it clips them and it gives it a title that I didn't realize. So apparently he thought I was clickbaiting. I didn't mean to. I'm not trying to clickbait anybody. You know what clickbait is? Yeah, okay. All right, so clickbaiting, you know, getting somebody in there and saying something different. Because I had made a mention that for 2 to 3%, you could have millions of eyeballs on your items. 2 to 3% was, I was talking about advertising. That's all I spend on doing promotions, is 2 to 3%.
Oh, so they thought that
well, I don't know. I guess
you could like.
Well, I don't know what they thought, but anyway, it wasn't trying to clickbait. So that was the first one. So I apologize. I said, I'm not trying to trick anybody. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. But I guess, you know, I don't mean to trick anybody, but that's the way it is. The other guy said, this guy looks like Chris Pratt with an old man filter. It's a good joke, though. I gotta be honest, whoever it was, a good joke. It's funny. And hey, Chris Pratt's a good-looking guy.
He is good looking.
If, you know, thank you for an older guy. So maybe that's a backhanded compliment.
Old man.
I'm an old man. I'm an old man. So if I look like Chris Pratt as an old man, so be it. So be it. So I'll take it. I'll take it. So kind of a backhanded compliment. Yeah, kind of. I'll take it. I'll take it. Well. So yeah, so it's fun. I like the comments, guys. We enjoy the comments, and we see we've had a lot of comments the past week. We've had a lot of stuff that we've talked about the past week. I've been trying to talk a little bit about, you know, some of the things that I'm doing as a part-timer. I've also talked a little bit about the promotion issues. We've talked to that till we're red in the face. I will be talking about it again at the first of the year, though, because I'm going to come up with a different plan, and I'm going to let you guys know what I see, because like I said, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to probably, you know, set everything at 1%, probably like a 2 to 3% in that area, and I'm going to let it sit, and I'm going to see what it does, and I'm going to see if my percentage of what I sell right now, because right now over 50% of the sales we have are organic, and less than 50% are promotion. If that number shifts significantly, then we'll pretty much, I mean, I will know that that's, you know, what's happening. I hope that we're still getting organic sales. I suspect it's going to shift. I think we're going to have more promotion than organic. But I said it before, I don't know if I can just shut off my promotions, and, you know, because almost 50% of my sales are coming from it. Do you lose 50% of your sales? And I don't think anybody can say yay or nay that's going to happen. I know there's been some people that said they shut it off and they didn't notice any difference, and good on you. And that could be a lot of things too. It could be the products they're selling. It could be, you know, it could be anything. It could be price. It could be
stuff that doesn't matter if it's on sale or not.
Right. So I think, or, you know, the promotion stuff that, you know, if people's, if it's stuff that is unique, it's going to sell no matter what, I think, or at least, that right buyer is going to come along whether you promote it or not. So I think that's part of it, so, but yeah, I don't know. We're going to toy with that, guys, and see what happens. But I did hear something on Kevin's video today I thought was really good. So yeah, I listen to a lot of these guys, but something hit me today, and he was talking about the collector's market and how many people are actually collecting now. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to kind of look at something, because I thought about that too. As I heard that, and I was like, what are we at? So last year, our sales, our biggest category last year was actually video games. We were in the top 4% of video game sellers on eBay, which was crazy. And I don't know how that comes about, but I got an email from them that said this. But we sold a lot of video games. That's because we made that huge video game buy. And we had a lot of games, and I had tons of them, hundreds and hundreds of listings, and we sold a bunch. So that was out of everything last year, that was about almost 13%. Behind that was actually collectibles, so like almost 12%. So right close to it was collectibles. And we flipped that to this year, and I thought this was interesting. We flip it over to this year, and almost 30% of our sales now are collectibles. So that's a big chunk of sales.
I think it's the generation that we're in. A lot of the people want these things because it was something they had when they were a child, or something they remember as a child, and so they, as an adult, they want to relive that moment.
Yep, they've got adult money now.
So, yeah, exactly.
So they can spend it on that.
They might not have been able to buy it then, or mom and dad might have not. But now they're like, I can afford that. Let me get that. So.
And I think, it's kind of funny, because the stuff that doesn't fall into collectibles, but honestly, I think like stuff like this is collectible, but it doesn't fall into the category collectibles. It falls into the toys, But
toys are big too.
Yeah, so I think if I was to look at our total numbers and actually could figure out like things like this, because collectibles right now is basically comic books, memorabilia, graphic novels and such. So that's what we have in our collectibles category. But we also have these things. So I'll bet you that number is probably closer to 50%. 50% of our sales are collectible items. So I don't know.
All the nostalgic stuff is making comeback.
Yeah, I think it really is. I think it's a big deal, and like I said, now these the older generation, the next generation, X generation, like me, and maybe some of the millennials probably are they got money now. So now they're going back and they're buying
adulting.
Yeah, they're adulting. Like my kids, they're adulting. So they're going out and buying things now that they couldn't have. Which is kind of funny, because like our daughter Natalie, what's the big thing that she sells? 2000 stuff. Yeah. She loves the 2K stuff. So late 1900s. Yeah, late 1900s. Late 1900s. That's what people say.
Makes you sound old.
Makes us sound like we are really old. Anyway, but yeah, it's true. Like the late 1990s.
I was born in the 1900s.
I was born in the 1900s. Oh my God, we sound so old. Anyway. 2000s. Oh man, did we ever think we'd see 2025? But anyway, so late 1900s. But she's buying up a lot of that stuff that's 1990s to early 2000s and selling the heck out of it. The clothes, mostly clothes, but clothes and accessories and stuff. But but that's big. She's 25, going on 26. That's that age group. So I think that's kind of interesting. And I don't know, like I said, everybody has something different in their business. We obviously have other stuff too. We have hats, and things like that. But the collectibles has been something that we're getting to get a lot. We're going to start putting some clothes up. So she's going to take over. That's one of the things that we're going to do. It's starting in January. We're not going to start too soon because we just got a lot of stuff to finish for this year. But she's going to fire up we're going to start an eBay store for clothing, and hers is going to be just clothing. So I don't want to mix clothing with what I do, because we can't offer free returns and stuff like that for it, because it's just it's a lot. So we're going to do that, but that's going to be something we're going to do and start kind of doing some clothing too. Trying to set ourselves up so that we can someday do this full time. So it is something we really want to do. So, but yeah, we're going to try doing some stuff too. But I thought that was kind of interesting about the collectibles and trying to capture that market, because it's just kind of funny, because everything's kind of a collectible these days. All these Hallmark stuff, I guess that could be considered nostalgic collectibles. I mean, so it's people are buying that stuff up like crazy. We've been selling a lot of it. So, But yeah, I mean, what do you guys sell? What are you special in? I'd love to hear it. You guys leave a comment, drop a note, say, let us know what's really doing well. What's your top stuff? What are you guys doing really well in, or surprised by what's doing well? Yeah. I kind of am not surprised by collectibles. Well, sometimes I am. Sometimes I am, because I always think that, for me, a collectible would be something for disposable income. I mean, I do buy stuff for my own collection, but I also think really hard about it before I do it. Go like, do I really want to spend this money? Do I really want
useful things too?
Yeah, there can be. Yeah.
The drive. And
sure. Like the little things like that are old, nostalgic, but you could use them. So we have a lot of stuff like that too. That but that's one of the markets that. And I tell you what, though, going out there and finding that stuff is really a treasure hunt. It's hard. I think. It's been a good month or so since I've come across any comics or anything like that. Yeah, it's an adventure for sure. So, but I think we're going to probably start doing a lot more buying on off of Facebook Marketplace, and kind of looking at that, and Craigslist, and kind of going through that and looking for these deals, the things that we like to sell. Because that's the one thing that we're not afraid of doing now, is just buying in bulk. I don't mind going in and buying a big lot if it's a good deal and we can do something with it. So it's just like the Hallmark ornaments and the plush and all that we've done. I was very pleased with it, so very happy. So. But anyway, so that's what's going on, guys. It's not gonna be a long video. I'm not gonna keep going on. I don't need any more bad comments. So anyway, it's Chris Pratt. Next time I'm gonna dress up like Chris Pratt. I don't know. Anyway, he's all kinds of stuff. Wear my Guardians of the Galaxy thing or something. I don't know. Maybe something funny.
Yeah, I guess.
So I can get more comments that way. Anyway, anything you want to talk about? What do you got?
No, I kind of already
you kind of already
said
did
a little bit about the collectibles.
So it's going to be a busy month, guys. With the Thanksgiving coming up here, and probably
little elves are busy.
Little elves are busy. We're going to start getting our Christmas stuff out. Yes, we're going to turn this house from Halloween to Christmas Halloween. So Christmas Halloween, that's what we have here. But we're going to start getting that stuff out. So that's a little bit of work, but got to do fun stuff. So
people are excited.
I think so.
I went out today a little bit, and everyone's thinking Christmas. You can tell it's on their mind. They kind of skipped over Thanksgiving, and
yeah. Well, it's unfortunate. Thanksgiving doesn't get the.
You might be buying the turkey, but that's about it.
Doesn't get the respect that it deserves. So it doesn't get the respect that it deserves. So, Missy, be nice, girl.
She's someone outside.
All right, she's protecting us from other dogs outside. So anyway, hold on. Shh. Thank you. Good girl. All right. she just like pat her on the butt, and then she usually stops. But anyway, she's very protective of the house. That's a normal Aussie. And you can never get her on video either. Where's that guy?
That one's sacked out.
That one's sacked out. He's totally out. So anyway, that's what's going on, guys. Not a whole lot of stuff, and like I said, good sales this week. Hopefully, we'll have some good sales this week. We'll do a follow-up video. I'll do one on Wednesday and show you what sales at the end of the week, and try to do a couple little shorts. Maybe we'll find some good topics to talk about this week. You guys got something you want to hear or talk about? Please let me know. And if you hadn't had a chance to, I put them on my page, but we do have some of the collaboration videos that I've done with the Finders Flippers Resell podcast. So if you guys want to take a look at some of the ones that I've been on, or the most recent one, you can go down there and check that out too. So a lot of fun. Those are good guys. So go check their videos out as well. So anyway, that's it. Got anything else? We're good. All right. I'm David.
I'm Sheri.
We're Breeze Flippers, and we'll see ya.
Have a great week.
Bye-bye.
Find it, flip it, ship it. We're Breeze Flippers. Keep it moving. Find it, flip it, ship it, repeat.